So Ryan, you've got some breaking news coming out of the camp today. Do you want to fill us in?
Yeah, we signed a kid named called Braid. It's a guy we've been looking at here for a little while. He's been on the radar, and the timing was never right, and we just felt like we need something, a different look coming into our group, and like I said before, create some competition for jobs. And we're not happy with where we're at, and we wanna improve. And that was the talk. We told the guys today he's coming in. He flies in tonight, and things are going to get a little bit more competitive, and we wanted to bring the best out in players and see what we got here. Because, like I said, win one, lose one isn't where we want to be as an organization. And so we've decided to make a move.
What are you hoping that Chance brings to the roster? Looking over his stats and his size and stuff, he looks like a player who's going to be well suited to play in Altrincham.
Yeah, I mean he's a disciplined guy to begin with, and that's obviously something it's a major concern right now. But he plays a heavy game. He goes to the net hard. He's a big body. He's extremely difficult to play against. He's very tough. But he can he can put up points just from going to the net and going to the hard areas here. He's and that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for him to come in and change his game. We just want him to play the way he's played his whole career. And we're excited to have him. He's very, very physical. He's not obviously afraid to stand up for his teammates. And, I think he just gives us another element of size and some speed on the left wing. And we're excited to see how he does.
I guess he's coming in to put himself into the showcase window as well. I mean, perhaps you like finding these guys who've come out of Canada, like the Lyndon Springer and Mike Hammond as well. We're expecting the same thing from him.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming in to earn a spot, take a job, and earn a contract extension, and then, like I said, all being well into next year. I think he's the kind of guy who's built for our style and definitely our arena. But he can skate, he can move. He's played under very, 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 very good coaches, very good programs. He's played with some very good players, and he's very, very respected in the dressing room as a leader, even at his young age. So there's a lot of upside here. He hasn't played for a few weeks, so we are going to get him in slowly, but we want to get him some game time, some action as soon as we can.
We'll be bringing in one. Have we got anybody going out? It's often the way with pro sports.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dylan Anderson will make way here. Dylan's obviously he's been kind of off the radar for a bit. He hasn't seen a lot of action. Again, it's a number of things. He's an unbelievable guy, an unbelievable character, and it's tough when guys like that miss out because he's a great room guy. He works his tail off. He didn't do anything wrong. He just came into a situation where the numbers weren't in his favor.
This looking ahead to this weekend, we're away to Milton Keynes Lightning and then at home to Fife. You mentioned it just previously about not being satisfied with winning one, losing one. You must be looking towards this weekend to finally get that 4-point weekend.
Well, you can't fault our home record. Everybody in the league knows how good we are at home, but it's about time that everybody in the league knows how good we are on the road, and that's not something that we've seen. So, we haven't done enough on the road to deserve any points. We've played some okay hockey, but we haven't done enough consistently to put any pressure under any home teams when we're on the road, and that's got to stop. And
what do we have to do to sort that out?
One, you got to be disciplined. I mean, you can't be killing 20 minutes a night, and two, you got to play with confidence and belief that you're going to win. You can't allow our past record to dictate how the game's going to go before the game starts. I think we need to realize just how good we are, and I think that's really the thing for me is, we know how good we can be. We know what we can do when we play our way and when we play as a group and stick to our systems and our game plan. But we haven't done that on the road for whatever reason. We've been patient with the group we've had, and now we're, talking to Jamie. We want to be better. We want to be higher up. We're not satisfied with being a great home team. That's not what we're about here. I think we showcased that last year. Now we got to stop the sliding. We got to find ways to get consecutive wins on the road. And doesn't mean it's just going to happen overnight, but I think adding guys like this and sending a message to the room, and not only that, the league and the fans, that that we are not an idle team. We're not here to just take part. We want to compete, and we want to find ways to get back to where we think we belong.
And just finally, you say that Chance is arriving in the country very shortly. Will he be in the lineup this weekend, or is that too early to say?
It's probably too early to say. We'll see. He arrives late tonight, and he'll be on the ice tomorrow, and then he'll be in training with the guys Thursday and Friday. And I think after that we'll make some decisions. Mike Hammon's gone home. He won't be in the lineup for the next 4 games. So there are some spots and there are some opportunities for guys to seize it. And like I said, we had that talk today where this isn't Pee-wee, this isn't fair play hockey. You got to earn everything. And right now, I think some guys are playing great, and I think some guys are picking and choosing, and the spotlight's on. And if you want to be here in a month, you better show you want to be here by doing something positive and helping us win. And so it's I hope that translates into much more competition and a much hungrier team when we play, not only on Saturday but on Sundays. Guys should be looking over their shoulders because we've got too many bodies right now, and we've created competition to get wins, and we want to see what it brings up, guys.
Okay, thank you, Ryan, for your time. You sound like you got your hands full there, so I'll let you get back to your evening.
Yeah, sorry. Every time I move away, she just keeps getting a noisier toy and follows me here. But, yeah, thank you. Thanks for your time, guys.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. Cheers.
Okay.